Hello everyone, it's me, Cthulhuigi still, and welcome back to Baba Is You, the video game. The reviews are in. Everybody loves the keyboard ASMR. Perfect reviews. So I'm happy to keep it in. Oh. I forgot, I remember this existed, but didn't realize it was 00. This is good, and I guess, oops, that's not how that works. Um, Minor spoilers. Uh, I wish that red and blue were used in other things, and I think maybe roses and violets too. I like how these change. This is like such a trivial one, I just kind of didn't... Oh, yeah, okay, that's how you do it. Yeah, that's a good one. I forgot this was the world with robots. I thought it was a later one. Oh yeah, this one teaches you about float. Float means that you can't touch objects that don't have float. That didn't help. So yeah, I can't make Baba not float. I can't make something else float. But what I can do is, make something else me instead of this floaty Baba. I think that's right. Especially if the wall doesn't stop. Yep, that should do it. So that's pretty cool. I like how instead of like having that directly interact with like stuff that defeats you, which is the common use for it, because like you can jump over this hot water that would melt me otherwise, which might also just be newly introduced things, and these skulls are floating, so I am on their layer. It's cool beans, good game design. Trying to remember how I do this one. Oh, I make the water float instead of me probably, right? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, these like, I remembered all these being like little baby puzzles for small babies because they aren't like incredibly hard and taking me 20 minutes to solve, but no, they're still like pretty tricky to begin with. So yeah, you can just go under everything. And that's an introduction to that. And I think it gets like 2 extra variants. Yeah, there's a boiling river and evaporating river. I definitely remember how to do evaporating river. That was one of the first ones I got stuck on. In a way, I almost like the simple ones in that, yeah, so water is water. In that the simple ones, there's like no trick to them that makes them very trivial to solve. That's sort of like a crazy thing to say, because that's not strictly true, and it's just that I've forgotten the ones that I didn't spend a long time thinking about. So I can't make... Or I could make water me. Could I? No, there would be a period where nothing was me if I tried that. I remember spending a bit of time on this one. Oh, pff. Yeah, you, wait. Oh no, I did the famous LP curse of going pff about how easy something was before I actually was done. Yeah, so... Can't do anything to the skull. Oh, if I make Baba melt and float... No, that doesn't help at all. Wow, this is the hardest video game in the world. There's really not much I can interact with. It has to be something in this string. Melt and float doesn't really help me at all. I can't do... Oh my god. I'm a little bit tired right now, which I guess is helping add a little bit of depth to this because it's making me blank on really simple stuff. That one literally being the same solution as the first one. Except, or wait, is that even true? I remember it being that way. That might not be true. Yeah, it's not true. I had to move around the U and the roses are red and violets are blue one though, which is what I was thinking of. This is a good video game. It really gets you thinking. So I think rock is probably me too. I think this is teaching you about aligning, which is probably the most traditional block puzzle mechanic in this game. As long as you're a different entity, it works out. You can usually desync yourself again. There isn't anything that... Yeah, okay, I have to be a little bit more careful about how I'm actually setting this up, but at this point it's not difficult at all, and also I don't even need to be rock, never mind. Overthinking a bit. Late game, there's a lot of funny stuff about getting your relative positions synced up, and I'm in that mode. Bridge building? What is the difference? Oh, the rock is float, so... I don't think this is... Yeah, it's not that simple. Oh, pfft. Wait. Oh, man, I got... Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, this was a fun one the first time I did it. It's a very, probably one of the best, like, wow, you can change the rules instead of just the little guys in this game moments. Okay, so I can't get rid of win. Oh my god, like... Yeah, again, mix of being tired, cool, having a John to say no Johns for easy puzzle. I, like, kind of just am not in the mode to anticipate easy puzzles existing. Water is sink. No, Baba is float. Motherfucker. Sorry for swearing in a Baba is ULP. I just ignored half of the guys in this. Cogs are really cute. Oh yeah, you can push text with text if you want, but only if you want. Yeah, this'll be fine. Might be a little more tedious than... Wait, is that fine? Yes, it is fine. Like, I'm so used to the late game levels, making it so if you do something not quite right, like, oops, that block is inaccessible, it's stuck, but the game is still forgiving. This is a level they added, actually, since I played through it the first time. It's pretty cool that they're just adding new levels and rebalancing and stuff. I think this is the only level the bolt shows up in as well. It actually took me a little bit to figure out how to do this. So yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, you want to get this over here so you're moving ahead of it. I don't think you need push again. Yeah, so basically the skull is hot and Baba is melt, so you can't go further than here. Keke is defeat, so you can't go the other way. So you need to wait for this to... Or no, sorry. Had that backwards. The skull is defeat, so now you're trapped here, but you can wait for that guy to... Yeah, push the skull out of the way, and now you free the win, and then bolt is win, and then you just wait for it to be out. That's a nice little tutorial-esque one, I think. I don't know exactly what specific mechanic it's teaching you, but very clean, very dramatic with the two different ways to get destroyed. Oh, this one was a little bit of a stumper for moment, it wasn't obvious to me how you could desync these bad boys. Alright, I was like, it was because I did have the good block pushing sense. Wait, no, I'm talking jokes again. This is a hard video game. Oh, no, I intuition was right, just didn't commit. Yeah, it doesn't matter that the Baba gets pushed up against the wall, because normally, like, if you're doing a bunch of text pushing, you would think, oh, I'm not supposed to go up against the wall. This was, I think, the first one I spent a really long time on, and then beat. Nothing too difficult about it. This is one of the most intense just push 'em up puzzles. You want it to be Baba is you and open. Wait, do you? Oh yeah, you need something. You can't just push it to the left. I'm just wondering, did I do this in a needlessly convoluted way? Because that sounds a lot like something I would have done early game, and I don't want to repeat it here if I don't have to. So there's only one is, so you can't do any funny tricks to move the Baba is you to the side, which is sometimes useful. Oh, and the water is shut anyway, so I knew that. Is it as simple as... I want to say it's like this, but probably not when you don't have anyone else as you. Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering. Like, there's 2 or 3 different versions of this one, and I'm just not remembering very well which is which. Shouldn't have done that. But yeah, it's like if you accidentally push them to the top, you gotta undo, which isn't a huge deal, but it's a little tedious figuring out exactly how you want to do this. So... Oh, okay, now I'm remembering why it's tedious. You want everything to be you, so you can... If all 3 objects are you, you actually can do the shenanigans I was talking about with pushing Baba's you to the side. So the way you accomplish that is... Wait, that still might not be how you do this one. God, this game has weirdly large amounts of replay value given what it is. If somebody, like, watching this is a little bit better at spatial reasoning than me, this is probably a little bit painful. I'm not sure why you'd be watching this video if you weren't at least open to that possibility. Get it open? It's a little reference to this block here. So... Alright, I don't need the key anymore. Oh, but I do need something to open. Is there any more condensed way I could do that? And, like... So what I would want to do is just make the flag me and open. But the problem is yeah, I don't need to galaxy brain this so much. I'm actually remembering the way you want to do it. It's you use the is from Baba is you down here, and then you just have something be open and win. And you can do that with the trick that I mentioned. I'm not sure if you have to do this. I think it's just like trying to get you to learn that objects don't have to logically correspond to their behaviors. But sometimes I wonder I'm overthinking that. But anyway, now that flag is... Oh no, I want flag to be me and open actually. Yeah, this is the first level that I think is really showing off exactly how this game racked up 40 hours. Hopefully the LP is going to be a bit shorter than that, but it's a doozer of a puzzle game. I gotta give it that. So I want and in there, I want open in there just to make it long enough, and then yep, okay. I don't even know if the other ones are gonna be much harder to me at this point because like I'm just, well, okay, I'll do the extra ones in order. I sort of unceremoniously skipped this one. Rock is float, rock is me. And then I can clear this out just by getting rid of the is, and then use the is down here for the flag is win. Text is float, huh? Makes you think. Rock can't be Baba. Rock could be flag? Is that what is that how this work? No, because you can't make rock. Well, can you make rock be flag just by Baba? Let's try. No, I don't want that. No. I've really gone and done it. I think actually rock is push. Well no, rock is me just for long enough that I can get them out so they can be freely pushed. Now they're push. What am I trying to do with this again? Alright, I'm trying to make rocks flags, which should be able to work. But I want them to be in the right position, and then they'll stop being rocks and they'll stop floating, and then they'll... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yep, need one more, and that's what the push is for. I actually think I got this one relatively quick. I'm like kind of better at trying dumb stuff than discerning what makes the most sense. So when you're sort of limited in what you actually have available, it gets easier. Yeah, so in this one, is there more space above? What is the difference with this one? If I put something there... Did I just, like... 2000 IQ out of the proper solution for the first one. I don't like see what advantage that the other thing gave me. I think I probably did that with the solution to this one. God, I hope I'm right. Yeah, nope, that seems to be the case. Yeah. Whoops, well, there was probably some more straightforward way that you were supposed to slide things into that first one, and I'm like kinda curious, what could I have done there? I could have, like, you can't really get is in there. Oh, you could just open it from this side and put, no, you, oh, you open this bad boy and then just push it out from the back. I don't even know, I think I did do that, but only after trying to do it from the top for like a very disproportionate amount of time, because I was skipping around in levels and I'd like gotten a few under my belt by the time I was in that properly. Whoops. And yeah, I was like trying to be a hot shot. This one's fun. This one is easy. And that's all I have to say about that. Is the joke that you... Yeah, the joke is that you can't... What is the joke? I've forgotten the joke. Oh, I've remembered the... Oh, wait, no, I forgot the joke again. I could make the robot to be me, but that wouldn't... I feel like I probably did this in some really weird way, and I might be doing that again. Keep go robot. Yeah, I like legitimately don't remember if this was how I did it. It probably is the intended solution either way. I feel like there's probably an alternative way where you could get the robot over there without being Baba. I probably did it this way the first time. Either way, it's always satisfying when you get Baba to be win, because you're always Baba. You're not always Baba. This one's fun. I think I did it in a stupid way the first time I did it. So I want flag and rock our win, even though there's no rock. What the heck? Sorry, I lied. It's flag and rock is win. Let me, cog is push. No, sorry. I lied. Robot is push. Oh, I did the stupid thing again. Nothing says cog is cog. I should do this right. Why didn't I just stay up there? I was like, I don't want to push up against a wall when I wasn't doing that, and yeah, anyway, you're supposed to turn one of them into the other and then do them both at once for minimum Baba move clear, which is a fun challenge run that this Let's Play is not going to be featuring very much of, because I like to click and click. Okay, this is the first puzzle I asked for help on, and I got help from my friend PW, and it was because the mechanic you used to solve this was a little weird, and they, no, this isn't the one that they made into a bonus level, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't really know what, extra? I don't know what constitutes bonus versus extra levels. Yeah, so if Keke isn't push, Keke doesn't have collision, and then if Keke is me and walks out, because you can always walk out of stuff like that, you can fix it. So let's make Baba back to me, and make my good friend Keke to be win. A satisfying puzzle, and really one of the ones I was thinking, yeah, okay, it's not. Oh, wait. Dungeon? What is even the difference with this one? Oh. I just forgot this one existed. This is like more intuitive to me than the other one because you have to do this a lot in the end game. No. I guess it's a little bit harder because you have to sync them up like I was talking about earlier, but works the same way. Probably one of the easier, I like how I freaking died when I say that it was easy, and then show that I still think that fake grammar works. But yeah, same solution, one of the easier bonus levels, I would say. Not really because it's super easy, just that it's a very similar solution. Yeah, this one took me a very long time. I'm gonna probably say that this is the first one that took me X time, but that's like kind of true. I think as the game got further, I did just get stuck longer and longer periods on levels. So obviously you don't want water to be sink. That would be rude. Oh, but yeah, so there's no reason you're ever going to want water to be sink because water's already hot. So what you do is a little something like oops, no, you definitely want water to be sink for, yeah, without the cog. I just need to not have the cog be in the wrong house. Okay, so now you have fresh juicy is sink, which I'm gonna just push a little further out. I spent a very long time trying to see like, oh, can I get all of this text and the cog through those 3 skulls? And it turns out you can't. But if you make the cog sink, it'll destroy the skull, and I did come up with that on my own after probably like 20-25 minutes of not believing that it was impossible to just push it. What's the joke with this one again? I think I remember. This one, maybe, I mean, it probably does still work if you have both B-robots at the same time, but either way you have to do... Oh, actually no, I think this one it's mandatory for you to change cog to robot because you need extra man. So basically you have the same joke as the first version of this level, where you have the 2 ands, and then you need the is, and that's fine because you can do everything you need to from here with just the 1 is. The stop is basically useless. You might be able to use it for an alternate solution, but with the way I'm doing it, you can just put it here. So yeah, now you have just junk tiles, and this teaches you the valuable life lesson of Baba is you, named. Remember not to have your robots pointed at your text. No, yeah. So, with the powers of too much text, oh my god. That's fine. But yeah, with the powers of too much text, you have, the robot can walk back without messing up the solution, and then you can have both of them just feed the other two in simultaneously. So if you were weird like me and did it one at a time, you had to learn to do it simultaneously, because you wouldn't have enough words otherwise. Cog is in fact push. That one does show up. And yeah, I think that's it. I guess I'll go back to the world map, and the fact this has the 0, that's the poem, is like really cool to me. I hope they add more of those in the other levels. So okay, Forced to Fall counts as level 4, not level 3. I'm pretty sure the version I played originally didn't have these little numbers. I don't remember if I mentioned that. But yeah, Baba is still you. Semper is still games. Thanks for watching. I'm excited to go through Temple Ruins, because that's when stuff starts getting really hard. I say as this video is probably like 1.5 times as long as the first one. Thanks for watching.